top 12 go to the A main. And again, that would be pending also tech inspection afterwards. I think they're going to inspect the top 6 out of this. So those, again, are unofficial results. Side by side, here we go. Tim Carrick leads them down. Dustin Hodges in the 22 goes to that outside right away. Dustin Hodges slides up in turn number 2, your early race leader. Hodges, though, side by side with Carrick in the 1K. Dean Willie looking strong tonight. Here comes the 90 of Terry Schultz. Schultz now into that 4th spot with the 30 of Dalton Kirk. Here comes the 16 of Chad Lyle. Look out for Chad in the 16 car. But on that high side, still side-by-side action for this first spot. Here at Central Missouri Speedway, night number 1 of your modified qualifying. 500 to win for tonight. Go to the pole position for tomorrow with Dustin Hodges leading right now early in this race, 2 laps down. Again, the Vanderbilt chassis, the 1K, McCarthy Auto, the 1K of Tim Carrick slides into second. Then it's Dean Willie, Terry Schultz, Chad Lyle in the top 5. Lyle moves up into that top 5 now. Going back to the 12th spot, it would be the 7 of Tanner right now, scored in the 12th position. Gunnar Martin moving up a little bit also. But Hodges, Carrick, Willie, Schultz now up to 4th. Chad Lyle, Dalton Kirk, Danny Scroggum. Then Rodney Schweitzer. We'll watch for Gunnar Martin, see how far he can pull up through the field as well. Jimmy Dow in the 88, Darren Fuquay in 10th in the 87. But your race leader, Dustin Hodges, at its lap number 6 completed. And now Schultz goes to the high side, moves up to 3rd, gets around Dean Willie. Here comes Terry Schultz. High side Terry, we like to call him here. He likes to bump off whatever's up there on the top, a little bit of a cushion tonight, so he's trying to bump off of that. Gets a good run out of turns 1 and 2. Terry Schultz. Schultz with the fast time of 15.79 on lap 7. So that last lap was his quick time. 15.5 for Dustin Hodges on lap number 2, but Dustin, your leader, now kind of settling in here. This is lap number 9 with Hodges, Carrick, Schultz, Willie, Lyle, Kirk, Corden, and Rodney Schweitzer in that 74. Gets a little loose. Here comes the 87 now. Darren Fuquay, the 29 of Scroggum, and the 79 of Gunnar Martin. Then that 88 of Jimmy Dow behind them. Back to your race leader, Dustin Hodges now starting to pull away from the field here. Dustin. Yellow comes out here down in some debris here right on the front stretch as Herschel Thompson points it out as the drivers go by. Waiting on a flat tire change. So a couple of cars, one car getting the tow out of the pit area. Trying to get that tire changed back there as quickly as possible. 14 of Cameron Grindstaff. I'm sorry. Cameron is in the A mod tonight. Rod Cordon is in the B mod, so that it was Cameron Grindstaff in the 14. He just got pulled back into the pit area. Another car, cannot quite see it right now. He's trying to get a new tire, new wheel on that car. Let's see if he can go. Give him a couple of laps. And Dustin Hodges with the green flag. Again, scramble event here. Goes Terry Schultz to that high side. Gets a good run off of 1 and 2. Will he have something for Dustin Hodges as he comes high side out of turn number 4? Here comes Schultz. Schultz on the high side. Dustin Hodges down low. Schultz making a good run on here. Chad Lyle follows him up there. So Terry Schultz, now Dustin Hodges. He's going to slide up in front of him, and then Schultz does the crossover on the bottom. Schultz, your new race leader. Terry Schultz, Dustin Hodges up top. Chad Lyle now third. Tim Carrick back to fourth. This is not over. Watch the 22 and the 90 now. Terry Schultz hanging up tough there on the top side. Terry Schultz, your leader. Schultz, Hodges, Tim Carrick, no fighting back now with the 16. Dean Willie back to that fifth spot. Also, some debris down here on the front side. Debris on the front side of the track. Terry Schultz. As Dustin Hodges tries the slide up in front of him. Schultz comes down with the crossover and takes the lead. Terry Schultz. And the Blue Bomber out of Sedalia. Definitely some debris here on the front side. So again, it would be 500 to win tonight. How about Terry Schultz? Is he going to win this one tonight? How about Dustin Hodges? He looking strong in the 22, the 16 of Lyle, the 1K of Carrick. Dean Willie in the 68. And watch out, there's Darren Fuquay in the 87. Keep an eye out on Darren. Rod Cordon in the 17 with some sheet metal hanging. Rodney Schweitzer, the 75 of Gunnar Martin. Dalton Kirk in the 30, Kyle Wester holding the 17, Danny Scroggum. And then Jimmy Dow, the 88. And Jimmy in the 88 would be the last qualifying spot. So if he can stay in front of Justin Plum in the 0-0, right now it's Jimmy Dow in the 88 as the final 14 down. 14 down, just 6 to go. Will it be Terry Schultz? Maybe Dustin Hodges. Here comes Lyle as well on the top side. He followed Terry Schultz up there. Schultz will bring him around. Here we go. Final 6 laps. Schultz, Hodges. Here comes Chad Lyle in the 16. 1K of Tim Carrick fighting back as well. Watch for Fuquay in the 87 as he's slowly working his way up through the field here tonight. Dean Willie trying to hang on to that top 5. But right now, it's Terry Schultz now. And here comes Lyle. Lyle gets around Dustin Hodges as well. So right now, it's Schultz, Lyle, Hodges, Willie, and here comes Fuquay now to the high side. Going back to the 12th and final qualifier, it would be Jimmy Dow right now. Jimmy Dow. But Schultz, with just 3 laps remaining, took the lead on the crossover, came down the front stretch, and is now established. So Schultz, Lyle, white flag will come out next time across for your race leader. Terry Schultz, the Blue Bomber out of Sedalia. Still a battle for the second spot, but white flag in the air for Terry Schultz. Dustin Hodges in behind. Here comes the 87 of Darren Fuquay now. 68 of Dean Willie trying to hang on to a top 5. Then it's the 75 of Gunnar Martin. Checkered flag in the air. Terry Schultz, your winner tonight. It's Lyle, Hodges, Fuquay, Willie. Whoa, look out on the front stretch. Gunnar Martin. And then Rodney Schweitzer, Rod Cordon, Tim Carrick, Dalton Kirk, Kyle Westerhold, Jimmy Dow, and Danny Scroggum. So Danny Scroggum, your final qualifier. And then the 00 judge.